Yeah.
Perfect timing. That's very much perfect timing. Okay, where were we? Last time we were here, you guys fought a tiefling down at the docks. Um, he was or she was summoning water beasties. They had a
He was a
bunch.
bitch.
Yeah, something like that. He had a bunch of like berserker tanky guys with him. Her. Sorry, I'm a little bit dehydrated. I'm trying to fix that. Like, so there were a bunch of unconscious villagers out on Idle Island. Unpause that. You found two children after defeating Tiefling and her friends, and you were looking at ways to notify the townspeople who were outside of town that it was okay to come back, that the problem had been solved, and also collect the people from the island. We're going to jump ahead in time a little bit and say that those things have been completed. Um, you guys waded out to the island. The water out all the way out to there is only about 2 to 3 feet deep, so it's just a little bit of a slog. You carefully pulled everyone back, putting some of them on boats and dragging the boats to the piers, and you laid them all out so they can recover or be checked out for whatever was wrong with them. And one of you went out and collected the townsfolk and brought them back to town, and that's where we are now. Got townsfolk back situated. You guys have had a long rest overnight, and it is the next morning. So if we want, we can just roll a d20 and use that to figure out who goes, or what order people wake up in. Actually, while everyone's getting their d20s situated, I'm going to turn my lights off because
What are we rolling for again?
This is just kind of a wake up order, just the general d20. Okay, got my lights on. Alright, so Dewey Claw, you,
Oh.
What? What
Oh.
Are you saying no or oh?
Oh.
Well, you rolled highest, so you wake up first. The sun is coming up on the horizon, the birds are chirping, and you guys are in an inn where you were set up for the night by the grateful townsfolk, and you wake up. What do you do?
Let's see. I'm. Do.
Say that's in there. Dropped you.
Okay. There's this.
Whatever you just did rotated your icon again.
I kind of figured out how to do that, but I guess I didn't. All right, whatever. Oh, where is it? There it is. So I'm trying to catch up. I know you just explained everything. What we're doing. We're staying at this inn in Lylon.
Yep.
Okay. And we took the kids back already, or?
Yeah, the children accompanied you to the villagers who were happy to see them. They met up with their guardian. It was two human children, and their guardian is a dragonborn.
Okay. So we don't have any like tasks per se at the moment?
Nope.
Okay, I kind of want to cast divination. I want to set up some incense candles, and let's see, put in the magic and the offering, put you in contact with the god or a god's servant. You ask a single question concerning a specific goal, event, or activity occur within 7 days. The GM offers a truthful reply. The reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen. For this, it takes a couple instances and a couple items that are worth 25 GP, which the spell will consume. Is it okay if I use 25 gold to do this divination spell?
Let me look. Give me a second. Incense and a sacrificial offering appropriate to your religion. So gold would not be appropriate to your religion.
Okay.
Um,
Let's see what I got.
you would probably need like 25 gold worth of leaves. As an example.
Leaves. Let's see. I don't know how much these harpy feathers or ice dragon blood or dragon claw ice the dragon scales are worth.
Actually, those would work perfectly.
Okay.
Let's see. What did you have?
I have 534 gold, but I don't know how much any of those things that we collected from the last game cost. We do have them, but I don't know how much they are.
Say that the feathers. Oh wait, you have it in the description for the feathers. They're worth 10 gold apiece.
Okay.
So you can do 3 of those, and that'll satisfy it.
Okay, I will use up 3. Did you say harpy feathers? Quantity. Remove 3.
Okay, so you kind of isolate yourself in a room a little bit, and you light some incense, and you set up a small brazier, and you drop the harpy feathers on them while chanting something in a language that I don't know. And so do you have to roll anything for this?
It doesn't say. I just have to ask a question.
Okay.
Yeah, the details should all be there in the spell.
Yeah, that's what I'm reading through. I just had to read through it like 3 times because
Mhm.
I didn't see anything that I was looking for. But yeah, so you go through your little ritual and you're able to cast divination. You feel in your soul that you're connected with a higher being.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, I wish voice mod hadn't been a piece of shit. Love to have used that program right now.
Let's see here. What is ahead of us today? Or in the next 7 days at least. Where is it? Hmm. I want to come up with a question later while I'm in this seance, so it's going to be about an hour. How about that?
Yeah, well, it does take some time for you to cast it, so we'll use our next vignette here to cover that time.
All
Great.
right.
You wake up in the inn, give yourself a stretch, you retrieve your weapons and armor, well, weapons, and you set about to start your day. What do you want to do?
Up and listen to anything that's going on.
You gotta put your mic back.
It is right there on me.
Okay.
And
Say what you said again.
I says she's gonna go downstairs and get some grub and listen to what's going on with things. Just kind of idle listening while she eats.
You make your way downstairs. It's not really crowded in the common room of the inn, since most of the townsfolk have occupied other buildings that were already there. So it's not a place where people need to gather early in the morning. So it's pretty much you and the innkeeper at the bar, and she's serving you a plate of breakfast.
So I sit there and eat my breakfast and ask her if there's anything going on that an adventurer like me could seek.
Where did this go? Just had this open.
Mhm.
She kind of hems and haws for a minute. She looks you up and down, and she says, "Well, the settler camp just outside of town could always use help with something or another. Um, if not that, then there's probably a few things going on in town if you walk around and talk to people. But the innkeeper's not really too aware of anything that's happening."
Alright. And I'm just gonna sit here and wait for everybody else to get up.
Okay. Evan, you wake up, and for once you haven't tied a to a bed.
All right, for once, all right. It happened once.
He's already starting to improve as it is.
Oh boy. I'm gonna do a quick little stretch. Get ready for the day. Go downstairs. I'm gonna grab a very, very quick bite to eat, like maybe some toast or something from the inn that we're staying at.
Okay.
And then, am I able to check to see how many arrows I have? If there's any equipment that I need that I need to replenish? I don't think we rolled that last time.
I thought you got like half of your arrows back
Did it? Okay.
or something.
I guess.
Let me check your inventory. I think, yeah,
Oh,
you
no,
had
it shows me
35 arrows.
35. Oh,
So
okay.
you had 40, so we did do your arrows. Better you didn't do anything in that fight. You're shooting a lot.
I shot a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So you
Alright.
claimed a bunch of arrows.
Okay.
So yeah, you walk downstairs and you see Tristan sitting at the inn bar having her breakfast.
Okay, so I see Tristan and I remember what happened the previous day. The last fight. Haven't officially apologized for accidentally having one of my arrows hit her, even though it was entirely not my fault. So I will wander very carefully over to and sit, kind of like at least, social distance 6 feet away from her, out of harm's way. And just kind of greet her good morning and attempt to apologize.
Now, as you get closer, you just kind of casually try to spot where your arrow nicked her arm, and you have a really hard time making it out through all of the other scars that she has from just being completely reckless in battle.
Mm-hmm.
So while you did hit her, it just blends right in with the rest of the mess.
Okay, so maybe I'm gonna just give a nice compliment. Hey, looks like that scar that I gave you is finishing out that sweet pattern you got going on here on your arm. I'm just gonna try and joke around with her.
Sit there and eat my grub.
Wow. Just gonna stare awkwardly at Tristan, and then I'm gonna sit again 6 feet social distance away. And I'm just gonna enjoy my toast while awkwardly staring at Tristan to hopefully force conversation.
Okay. But it is at this time, when the smell of incense from one room, the smell of breakfast from another, wakes Brand up from his sleep. What does Brand do? with his new day.
He rolls out of bed, catches the bottle before it hits the floor. Nobody saw that. Good. All right. Hides under a pillow. And he's going to get up, clean himself up, and go downstairs to get some food and then set up for his morning prayer.
Okay, when you get downstairs, you see Mistine, Emmett, and Tristan kind of sitting not next to each other, but nearby, not being very social.
Well, that's an improvement because he hit her from like 120 yards feet away.
Oh my god.
So closer, he's less likely to have that accident. So that's good on him. And
For the
hopefully
record-
but I'm guessing if they're sitting like that, they ain't made up yet. So, but
For the
Bran
record,
will just walk
it was
by,
not my fault.
give them each a pat on the shoulder as it goes by, and gets them some food. And says, "Good morning, y'all. I'm gonna eat. And I'm gonna do my morning prayers. Any of y'all
Morning,
wish to
Bron.
join me? Any of y'all wish to join me? Feel free."
Yeah, I'll listen. As always.
Yeah, Mistine kind of turns and listens to you as well. And
And it's just gonna scoff under his breath.
as you start your prayer, you hear from upstairs some druidic chanting just get louder and kind of reach a crescendo.
Oh, he's gonna eat first before he does all that. He wants to wait for everybody to be downstairs.
Well, you hear this.
And then he'll
while
probably
you're
go out. He'll probably go outside and do it. That way, other people can have privacy if they don't wish to attend.
eating. We will go back to Deweyglaw and see if he has discovered the question he wishes to ask the higher power.
Mm.
Mm.
Mm. Can you keep a straight face? I'm sorry. Mm.
I feel like you need to IRL light some incense and sacrifice.
Yeah. Think so as well.
Just really get into it.
Yeah. Hmm.
Whatever question you may have, make sure you're clear in your question and keep it, simple and to the point.
Is there a certain character or a certain leader of town that we were supposed to meet, or is there I should have thought of I was thinking about this for a long time. I just can't come up with a question.
Does
Well, if you don't
anybody
have a
any
question-
suggestions?
Here's the thing: if you ain't got a question, you can just hold off from using it because you use it as a ritual spell, so it ain't costing you a spell slot.
Right.
So I would say just hold off until you think of something you might need to ask. Like maybe we need to find somebody, or need a name, or just whatever you think might be important. There's all kinds of questions you could ask, just general questions you have. Keep in mind they'll probably be vague, which is why you want to be clear, black and white, simple, so to speak, and just
Right.
Yeah, so there's several things that have come up already in this adventure. There was the undead attack on the inn.
Right.
You've seen a lot of signs of Talos.
Right.
So you could ask something about either of those. You could ask if the town is in extreme danger within the next 7 days. You could ask if there's a type of monster that you might see or encounter in the next 7 days. Right, I'll be pretty flexible with the kind of answer that I give you.
Okay.
But if you want to hold off and think about it more, we can just consider your ritual cast and you connected to a higher power, but just kind of holding that for if something comes up.
Okay, I think that's a good idea. Thank you. Just hold off on it,
Okay.
and whatever comes up, and I will do just that.
Well, in that case, you complete your ritual. You can feel that connection within you and just kind of nurture that for later, and you make your way out into the world to start your day. Guessing that you would want to start by having breakfast.
That's correct. I'm okay with that.
You make your way downstairs, and you see everyone else already down there. You see Brand setting up a kind of makeshift stage with a table and climbing up on top of it to probably talk about Helm for a little while. And the innkeeper is serving up breakfast.
Can you get mine with extra milk, please?
And she serves you, some bread, toast, and stuff, and a bowl of milk
Beautiful.
with some cream on it.
Oh, how delightful.
Right, so Brand does his little morning sermon. So everyone, what does that give everyone again?
1d6 plus 7 temporary HP. So I'll let you all roll it yourselves. So you just roll a d6 and just add 7 to it.
Damn it. Not 2.
I'm still at 11, so I'll say the same.
Well, you would have lost any that you already had. Make sure you do a long rest.
Yeah. Yeah, because you lose them after a long rest.
Oh, good. Let's see.
Which is why I do it in the mornings. Which is also, I link it into basically being what Bran would pray for his spells and all that too, so it all fits in with that.
Yeah, Brand takes forever to get ready in the morning.
It takes about an hour at least to do once you start, it takes about an hour. So you get a good standard sermon or mass. So I'm sure sometimes the stuff repeats.
Okay. All right, so, morning business out of the way. The sun is at a comfortable elevation in the sky. Morning is well underway. And you all step out of the inn and into the town. The town is fairly busy. And it's not a super bustling town, but there are about 100 people who have decided to make this their home. There's even a few that are outside town in the little settler encampment that have not yet moved their business and belongings into the town. One thing that does stand out about the town is the tower in the center that sits upon a small rise. It's mostly fallen apart, but there's a lot of scaffolding along it that is holding it up, or it's being reconstructed.
Well, I guess we're done here. Was there anything else we need to do in this town?
I'm good. I got my weapons sharpened, as always, right before bed.
You got arrows for your bows, bolts for your crossbows.
Well, you were
I
sent to
haven't-
town to help. Not just to solve the immediate problem, but to kind of help develop the town and protect it farther. It's more of a long-term contract.
Well, there's a question for you. You could ask what if there might be threats coming in the next day or so.
Did we ever get resolution for that, by the way?
No, not yet.
Okay. I don't know if there's like a mayor or someone in charge of the town that we can maybe go ask the question to. See what we need to
If
do.
there's a town board.
There
Town
was,
bar. Yeah,
Board.
town bar would be nice. Oh, I guess that too.
There was Griselda Copperrot, the dwarf woman who was yelling at everyone. She seemed like a town leader.
Sure.
I
Let's go
lean
take a look.
into the bar lady, ask her if she knows where Griselda may be found in town.
She gives you directions to a building a few buildings down. Says if she's not there, she'll be out stomping around the town, making sure everything gets done. She does also let you know that there is a council in the town, and they meet at that building that she pointed out.
Let's head over there.
Yep.
One second here.
Don't forget, I got to pay the stable hand too for taking care of the horses while we're here.
Right.
Okay, so
It was nice of them to let us. Go ahead.
Sorry, the horses threw me off. I'm trying to decide what.
I'm just reminding us we have horses.
Yeah. It reminded me you had horses. I forgot. I've kind of been treating them like Pokemon, where you just pull them out whenever you need them.
That usually ends up happening. They're easy to forget when you get in the heat of the moment of stuff.
Yeah, because there was definitely heat of the moment. Because the last time we saw the horses was when you rode up to the town gathering outside of town. And I think you rode them into town, but that wasn't specifically said. But yeah, they'll be at a stable near the inn, and the cost of that for the night is covered, thanks to your heroism with fixing the problem that chased everyone. Everyone out of town. So you make your way to the building where the town council spends their time, trying to decide which building that is because it doesn't really say. We'll say that it's this one right next to Lethander Shrine. Building right there. We'll say that's where I moved Mistine. We'll say that is where the council is currently set up. What was that?
Sorry.
What are you sorry about?
Nothing. I'm good.
What did you apologize
I
for?
sneezed.
Oh. Okay. Well, inside that building is Griselda and a few other miscellaneous townfolk. And they're just discussing the happenings of the day before and tasks that need to be done to help or to get things on track for this town. Buildings that need to be patched up and rebuilt, roofs that need to be fixed, general council business. And they see you walk in and they hail you. And they bring you over into their huddle and they thank you again for your deeds yesterday. Sorry, I'm at that point where my brain just stops working.
Oh, that's all good.
Okay. So do you have any questions for the town council?
You're not.
I mean, I guess we should ask what the immediate threat is to the city and what jobs they need us to take care of while we're here.
One second.
Hmm.
Okay, so they haven't identified any immediate threats aside from what happened yesterday. They do tell you that they would like help requesting aid from Fandolin. Fandolin, some of you know, is a fairly well-developed town in the area. It's not too far to the northeast. Check that. Yes, northeast. And they would like to send you guys there to request some aid. And while you're at it, there's a goat herd who has a herd of giant goats that she needs to take to Fandolin to sell. So they would like you to accompany. What's that? They say it's a gnome goat herd to Fandolin to sell her goats, as well as pick up some supplies needed by the town.
We can do that.
Yeah, seems simple enough.
Hmm.
Very cool. So we accept the job, and I guess we could begin to head over in that direction to town.
Make sure you got all the stuff you need, supplies and whatever.
Give me 1 second here. Like I said, I'm blanking.
Don't want nobody getting low on like arrows and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, I think there is a shop here that sells, straight arrows that don't curve and hit people.
You know what? Let's go. Let's go check it out. Why not? Let me just grab another bundle.
It's
Just
good to have
in
plenty of
case.
arrows.
No,
Oh,
you're
no.
right.
Actually, you know what? I'm not even using my crossbow hardly at all, but I can use a bow. So I'll probably see if I can sell off my crossbow, bow, and bolts, and then I'll take me a bow and arrow. That way I have extra arrows, since I rarely use them in case it gets to emergency where he needs some arrows.
Wow, that is some critical thinking you have there.
He does that a lot.
Let's go.
Okay,
So,
has my taunting sent you to a
Bowyer? A huntsman?
store?
Woodcraft? store?
Yes. A store.
Yeah, I like that
store.
I'm taunting you for something that I have complete control over.
Mercantile?
True. Preferably, can we go to a shop that has a very attractive owner, shopkeeper?
Yeah. Brand, what kind of crossbow do you have?
I got a light crossbow.
Okay. So they'll offer you 5 gold for the light crossbow,
Alright.
which is not much. But they'll only charge you 50 for a longbow.
Alright, so how much for a longbow and a quiver of arrows?
Okay, the arrows, they'll just straight up trade you the number of crossbow bolts that you have for the arrows.
Alright, is that a longbow?
I believe longbow or shortbow. They are the same. No, the shortbow's a lot cheaper.
I'll go short bow.
Yeah, that's half the price.
How much was the short bow you said?
So with selling your crossbow, it would be 20 gold.
So 20 gold total.
Yeah. I can drop that in your inventory.
Alright.
How much is it per stack of arrows?
Arrow.
If they do come in a pack of some sort?
They come in a bundle of 20 for 1 gold. They're
Perfect.
cheap.
I'll take 20.
Nice.
And Brandon, how many crossbow bolts did you have?
I had 20.
So we'll just do it.
I never used any of them, save for that instant we were poking at the worms.
Yeah. Emmett, you're getting 20 more arrows.
Mm-hmm.
Does the quiver only hold 20 arrows?
Wait, what?
Thought a quiver held more, I guess not.
I have a magic quiver.
Oh, you can also keep some in your backpack and stuff like that.
Yeah, quiver holds 20 arrows.
Yeah, at this point, my backpack is literally just arrows.
You have arrows with a 0.
Where do you see that? Oh, interesting. Well, it's consumables.
Yeah.
You spent all your arrows.
No, because up top I just changed it. So it was 35 and now it's 55.
Weird.
Where are the rest of your?
Interesting.
0, it's 1.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is the quantity. So I changed it from 35 to 55.
Unequipped item. These areas. Ooh. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to get rid of these
Oh no, you're totally fine.
empty arrows. You have 55. Where are the others? Because I see the bundle of 0. I see the bundle of 20. And
That's very interesting.
okay. Well, I just changed it so that the bundle of 20 is a bundle of 55.
Perfect.
I'm not sure exactly what's going on there. I'll dig into that later.
No worries.
Oh, hold on. Oh, it's not looking. Okay. Did anybody else need to buy anything?
I'm good.
I'm okay.
Yeah, you're all still pretty well equipped. So, from the town council, did you
Can I
want
buy a
to?
hand axe?
You may.
Did you say a hand axe?
Yes, a hand axe.
Like for combat or for wood chopping?
Combat.
Okay.
One of those you can always borrow.
Hmm?
I always have one you can borrow.
No, I just grab another one in case I need something like that.
Huh.
Actually, also, let me get a dagger too while I'm at it. Since
Hand
that's why I'm to
axe.
keep Or do I have a dagger?
I
I think Mustine gave me one actually. Nope, I guess I don't see it.
think he gave it back.
Alright, well, yeah, let me get a dagger and a hand axe and I'll just put those in my backpack.
Okay. Dagger. And
How much would that be?
The dagger is 2 gold. Hand axe is 5 gold.
Alright.
Those are in with your weapons. But you have a maul and a maul +1. Yeah,
Oh, I still got the other one? Let me sell the other one then. I can deduct it from the other two. Unless somebody needs a two-handed weapon.
roll.
I don't think nobody does.
Trying to think of a way to determine the craftsmanship of your old maul because you had that for a long time. It does have the symbol of helm on it.
No, I removed that and I put it on my new maul.
Oh, okay, so they'll offer you one.
Yeah, so this would be a standard maul, well worn. But Brand does take care of his equipment, so there is that.
Yeah, I mean it's well used, but it is used.
It'll cave in some skulls.
Yeah, so they'll give you 1 gold.
Alright, I'll deduct that off the 7 gold cost of the other items.
Okay. I've removed it from your inventory.
Alright, speaking of daggers, I'm looking at my old D&D Beyond app. It says I have 20 daggers, and I don't know where I can find them here, unless they got rid of, which is fair and fine.
Why did you have 20? Were they throwing daggers?
Yeah, I think someone gave them to me. I can't remember.
It
That's
may
on
have
my
been part
D.
of your starting set.
It's a
Yeah.
start.
No, it's a dagger +1.
Oh, yeah, that's one of your spoils. You found that in the tomb of the Dragon Slayer.
That's right. So, yeah. I mean, you can add them later. I don't know.
The 20's the range, if that's what you're looking at. If you
No,
were to
20
okay.
feet, 60 foot. Yeah, okay. This,
Oh, that's if you throw it. So
yeah, if
it's
I
a
throw it.
dagger, but the 20 slash
This,
60, you can
the
just
reach,
throw a dagger.
yeah, it's the reach of 5 feet. I see.
Just add some of these things that are all up on my screen. So now, done shopping. By the way, the place you were shopping is at the town square right here. The person there is what's her name? Xana Talish. She's a general goods vendor. You make your way over to the settler camp, where find my NPC. There she is. Oh, you find the goat herd. She is a gnome woman. Her name is Pinchwit Wigglehoof, and she's got a herd of about 300 giant goats that are kind of meandering the fields outside of town. So she needs to, in order to get them to Fandlin, you'll have to round them up and then escort them. With a herd this size, travel is very slow. It will take, let's see, Fandlin's about 21 miles away. And Pinchwit wants to keep the flock off the main roads, keep them away from travelers and to prevent any troubles. And they can only travel about 3 miles per day. So it'll take you about 7 days to get to Fandolin with this herd of goats.
Hmm.
How many days?
About 7 days.
All
Okay.
right.
It's 7
How
days.
big is? Man, there's no way we can just transport them in a wagon.
Not 300 giant goats, no.
Ugh.
All right, let's do it.
Okay,
I get on my horse
I'm
and
not
just.
muted, am I?
Nope, we can hear you.
Okay. Okay, just making sure.
Mm-hmm.
Um, 1 second. I had something to say, but I need to go off mic for a moment.
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to switch us to the Sword Coast. I'm going to add Pinchwit Wigglehoof. Oops. Across windows. There we go. And I think I'm going to use Christine's little pseudo dragon to represent the group as you travel.
Uh,
That's all right. Okay. Dewey, were you still needing a question or needing to stay off mic for a moment?
everything's all right so far. I had the key to animal handling. No I'm going to be using herding all these damn sheep across the 7 days. Let's see. Um,
The town council has also entrusted you guys with a small coffer of money that you will exchange in Phandalin at your friend Berthan's place for some weapons and supplies that the town needs.
All right.
hmm.
Already hit the road, guys.
Let's say, do we get any bonus if we bring all the sheep, or it has to be all the sheep no matter what?
Um,
Are
she's
you
trying to
implying that some
sell.
sheep are gonna die?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you asking if there's danger ahead within the next 7 days?
Yes, I am.
um, well, she's selling as much of her flock as she can. Um, let's see. Uh, Barthen, his first name is Elmar, which they didn't give me in the last adventure. But Elmar Barthen is brokering a deal with a wealthy merchant to sell some of her stock. So she's taking the whole thing there. They're going to kind of pick what they want and make a deal from that. So don't need all of them there, but the more there, the better.
We worried about. We got this.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Yeah, good thing.
All are bust.
Just keep them like herded between like the caravans, and it should be good. And the horses.
Mhm.
One second
Okay.
here.
I'm going off mic for a moment.
Could have happened. Something eats a sheep or two. I can't eat everything.
Since yeah, I mean, if we have a pretty decent sized group, as a ranger, can I like skirt around the outside perimeter just to make sure if something is coming up from behind us or around us, that I'll spot it before it gets to us?
Yes, you can.
Now, that sounds like a good plan.
What would Legolas do?
Oops. Didn't need to try that. Come on, Jace. So, okay. Select the right tool. Everyone out of the way. Okay. Let's start this journey. So, check it out. Need to change the music. Sorry, I'm having troubles today.
It took today off.
I read through everything and then I immediately forgot it. Okay. There's the music. We're going on a journey. So, day 1, make it about 3 miles. Who wants to roll a d20?
I'll do it. Why not?
Good. End of day 1.
Oh no.
Passes uneventfully. You guys make it to a good campsite. Dewey and anyone else who have animal handling have done a great job of keeping the flock in line and together. And none of the goats have strayed off or disappeared. You wake up early the next morning with the sunrise and you make your journey next 3 miles. Again, using your animal handling skills and your horses to keep the goats rounded up. And by the way, these are giant goats. They are about the size, or they're bigger than your horses. So who else wants to roll?
Well, I'm riding one of the goats.
They don't take too kindly to being ridden.
Do you think that'll stop me?
I do, actually, yes. Unless you want to
Alright.
initiate combat to subdue one of these goats, they're not allowing you to ride them.
Alright, yeah.
Tristan, get
I'm gonna
down.
headbutt
Emmett sees this and pulls out his rope. I was like, alright, see how many different people in the party I'm gonna have to hog tie by the end of this adventure.
You really do like tying people up, don't you?
I'm really good at it. Don't
Is that
ask
your-
how or why.
Was that your kink?
He's also a
I haven't
freak
had
in the
enough
bed.
drinks to disclose
It
that
was
yet.
so good, I wish I could remember it. But as stiff as I was the next morning, it must have been great.
Oh my.
Somebody other than Tristan roll a d20.
I was just doing it because I knew.
Alright. I'll roll it. Oh.
What's that, an 11?
I was
It's a
waiting.
1. It's a 1.
No, it's 11. Oh, that was Sins. Yeah, that's an 11.
Haha.
Said so in the little chat window. Okay. So, you guys have your night's sleep, your sentry duties, don't see anything throughout the night, and you wake up in the morning and you travel another grueling, slow
DM,
3 miles. Yes, sir.
I just want to say during the night, Brand's putting up his teeny hut spell, so this way the people can sleep in it comfortably.
That's fine. All right.
Thank you.
Somebody other than Tristan and Sin, give me a d20.
I got it.
Okay. You set up camp for the night. You're settling in. This is before the tiny hut goes up.
Is that a werebadger?
What?
A werebadger.
Oh no.
Mm,
Pause that.
Oh, that looks
You
awesome.
guys in here are sitting. Fire. Finishing up your dinner. Dean is playing with her dragon. Kristen is playing with her sword.
I like big swords and I cannot lie.
Brian's tending to his armor and weapons.
Oh, your fucking night vision. Sorry, language.
Oh, and by the way, Tristan, I'm going to give Tristan my night eyes ability so she can see 300 feet away.
Oh hey, I can see now.
Thanks for reminding me of that, Dag. And I'm also going to put Vigilance Blessing on... Brian's going to put Vigilance Blessing on himself.
So, the night eyes is dim vision, right?
No, it's Dark Vision.
Yeah.
Out to 300 feet. But I don't know, I have to look at the details here. I can link it, can't I? I should be able to. Yeah, Mike, get down. No.
mm,
Okay. So, you're camped in a little...
There you go, Dag.
Thanks, sir. Okay, so
That way Tristan can see it too.
see what?
The details of what I just did.
Well, you're all gathered around the fire, sitting on logs, and yeah, there's goats wandering around through the trees and all around you, because there's so many of these damn goats. What y'all doing?
Again, I'll do first patrol. I'll kind of go get up, kind of walk around.
Hey,
small
Tristan,
perimeter. Yes.
if you can, count the goats. Just so we can keep a running tally of how many there are.
1, 6.
Hey,
In
roll
case any
your-
disappear.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh dear God.
I believe in you. You're a very smart
you
barbarian.
got it.
Wait, I'm sorry, is Tristan up by herself?
You start counting, and eventually, after about an hour, your night vision fades away. You come back to Brand and you say, "There are more than 7 goats."
Alright, that's good. So far, so good. Alright, I'll take the next watch. Or the next, Are we doing? Are we just patrolling?
That's all I'm doing is patrolling, making sure there's nothing out there. And the goats are okay.
Roll your.
Get out of the fire, goat. Go on, get out of the fire. Shoo, no, get out of the fire.
Where is it?
Go on now,
Perception?
get out of fire.
Perception. That's what I'm looking for.
That's not very good either, but I'll take it.
That's enough. Despite, you do have night vision, but there are trees and bushes and stuff that prevent you from seeing in the full distance of your vision. In fact, you can only see about to the edge of where the map is before there's like tall grass and undergrowth that you can't really see past. But your hearing is pretty good. And you pick up the sounds of goats screaming in the distance. And things moving through the forest.
I hear a goat crying. I think something got it.
Let's go investigate.
I head
grab
off
my-
to where
grab my hammer.
As you say that to everyone, the goat that was right next to you was spooked and also makes the same screaming noise.
Mm.
Sorry, that may have been loud. I tried not to do it directly into the mic.
Good.
But you remember the goat screaming memes from a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Basically that. You start hearing that
Haunting.
all around you. Each of the goats is screaming in its own voice. Just general goat noises.
Well, the good thing is they just play dead, so that's good.
I think we should still go check. Something must have spooked it, so.
Yeah, alright, I'll go check.
Which
I'll
way
go
is
with
it coming from?
It's from the east.
Whoop, back the other way.
Yeah.
I would say, hey, I was over in the west originally, so.
Okay. Brand and Tristan, roll your perception again.
Yeah. The game is paused. No wonder.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Tristan don't see shit.
Dice just like fell.
I see everything.
You do see everything. You see a whole horde of ogres coming through the forest. Some of them carrying goats over their shoulders.
Mm.
I'm gonna say, Tristan, we got ogres coming.
Alright! Yeah, pull out my sword.
Unpause that.
Hang on, guys. Be right back. Okay, I'm back.
Heard a grunt. Crap, my monitor went black.
No.
There's the goat noise. Okay, so Dewey, you were in the middle of moving up when I paused the game. Where's your character?
Here? He's jumping around.
Oh, I'm assuming. Are you away from your mic? Right, your mic?
I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't paused it. So, you guys have a quick round to decide where you want to be. Brand has kind of called out a warning to everyone, saying that there are ogres coming. So Dewey and Emmett and Mistine can move anywhere within 10 squares of where they originally were within this quick surprise round. And then, once you've moved, roll your initiative.
So during this quick move, can I call out to Brand and ask what direction he saw them coming from?
East, that's where we went.
Okay.
Yeah, you can tell that they're east of you, and Bran called ogres to the east, and that's where you go.
I'm thinking we should fall back.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the best line of sight.
I'll stay here. Gather the goats.
Alright, I feel pretty safe here.
Oh, active encounter before we can roll initiative.
Oh. I just kind of had these all smashed on the side of the map, so I'm working on getting where they're supposed to be. Okay, put them in combat.
And I want to use this opportunity to put Bless on Cast Bless. Can I do that while we're moving?
I believe so.
Yeah, if that is the case, if I have the ability to summon Beast as well.
Making sure everybody is in that. Over to my combat tab.
I'm going to cast it as a second level spell.
Where's your summon beast?
It's on my spellbook.
One action. So no, this is kind of a surprise thing. You have a quick chance to do something, but not something that takes an entire action.
Gotcha. Okay then.
Oh, okay.
Fun.
Take that back.
I'm just gonna grin.
Yeah, this is nighttime, so this is perfect environment for me.
Don't look so perfect.
Ooh, what I can probably do.
Ooh,
Too late now.
Yeah.
And Bran's rolling with advantage.
I mean, technically, don't we all roll with advantage since we know that they're coming?
No.
So 6 or 6.
I think you'll get the 6.
Well, why not go with the 6? It's better than the other 6.
That's the one I picked. Okay, so we've got some ogres that get to go for you guys. And pretty much these ogres are hungry. They are grabbing goats and running.
Alright.
Movement. 15. So this ogre grabs a goat. and damn it, where's the...
Nope.
Okay, so that's all his movement.
Feature's pretty neat.
Oh. Again, combat. That's why things are... Right? Right over. Weak Law. You get to do something.
Oh boy. Looks like I see ogres on the west side as well. Yay. I was not prepared for this. So I should go first.
Nobody's prepared for surprise ogres.
I'm always prepared for a fight.
Yeah, see, but you're all the way over there. No, I didn't want that. Trying to figure this out. There's a couple of spells I want to do, but I know I don't want to hit any goats either. How come I can't select my character? There we go. What?
Turn that way down.
Say what?
I've got the on the stream. I've got the stream avatars. It's the little snakes bouncing around. And
Yeah, I saw that.
like every half hour, they have a battle royale, and then when someone wins, there's a cheer. So it keeps being really loud in my ear. So I just turned it down.
So close. And there's a. Alright, that's the only ones I see on this side. Go a little closer. Alright. Looks like I'm just moving in just a little closer here. And no goats in my way. Oh, it's a third ogre. Alright. Oh. No, that's not what I reached. Okay. I don't see any goats. I hope not. Anyway, try this. Where is it? Where is it? Okay. Trying this erupting earth on this goat ogre that's in front of me. It's actually there's two of them right there.
Mm-hmm.
What's the distance on it? Let's make sure.
That one should have some range to it. Yeah, 120 feet.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a 20-foot cube.
So and those two ogres that I see that got the square in, both of them in. They have to make a the DC 13 dexterity roll, I guess, whatever it is.
Okay. We'll roll that. Saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Ooh. What did that play twice?
Okay.
I only heard it once.
Yeah, I heard it twice.
They both didn't make it.
Okay, yeah, both of them failed. One of them critically. So, when you roll... Let's see, the creature takes 3d12 bludgeoning damage on a failed save. For half as much. Yeah, so I think if you roll damage for that, you can select to roll critical.
Okay. Critical hit.
Ouch. Yeah, that's the bottom ogre. Okay, and the other one, just roll normal damage. Or actually, I can just use that same roll and do half damage. It's up to you. If you want to roll it or not.
They didn't make the saving throw though. Why would it take half damage?
Because you just rolled critical damage, which is double damage. So half of that. Whoa, wait. Did you roll it at a higher level?
At level 3, yeah.
Womp, womp, womp.
Okay, yeah, so at level 3 it's 3d12, so when you rolled critical it rolled 6d12. So if you just want to use the same roll, I'd apply half of that damage to the ogre that didn't oof his roll.
Okay, I will do the other one. What was it?
It's 3d12s.
3d12s. Okay.
Yeah, that's better than half the damage. Right, math is hard.
Mathing, never do it.
Yeah, I don't recommend it. Who's up next? Emmett.
Yeah, that would be into my turn. Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Sorry I'm taking so long. I'm just doing this. Doing what I can.
Oh, you're good, dude. Right, so because we're at nighttime, so I'm gonna be able to roll with advantage this first turn, first attack. So I have Dread Ambusher. So I'm gonna go ahead and I guess we'll get things started. I'm gonna go ahead and go for this guy over here. This slightly obscured guy.
Okay. He's not really obscured to you.
Yeah.
These trees are only the trunks are obscuring vision. You can see by the shadows they're casting.
I should be able to see him, right? Because of my dark vision.
Yeah, you
Okay.
can see him clearly enough to make a unmodified shot with your bow.
Perfect. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
Now he is carrying a goat.
So,
I'm just throwing that.
you know, let's see. Either let the goat get taken or risk shooting the goat. I think I'm gonna risk shooting the goat. Why not?
Heartless bastard.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh, he's
That
gonna
is-
die anyway if he lets
Wait.
go.
No, yeah. Well,
Oh.
it says I'm out of ammunition. Interesting.
Hang on. Let me take a look at you.
Sure. It even shows 55 on there. That's the weird thing about it.
Equipped it?
Yeah.
Try now. I think it had your empty arrows selected.
Okay.
There's that little drop down box. When I dropped it down, there was 2 different arrows.
Gotcha. Okay. So we'll go ahead and roll with advantage. Awesome.
That will hit.
Beautiful. And go ahead and roll damage once. Right, so I'm assuming it's going to do damage. And so with Dread Ambusher, so if I take the attack action on my turn, I can take one additional weapon attack as part of that action. And then if that attack hits, the target takes an additional 1d8 damage. So would I just re-roll the damage again since it already hit?
Yep, let me look at that. Because you should get 2 attacks anyway, right?
Oh yeah, I get my attack and an extra attack, but because of a Dread Ambusher on the first turn of every combat, I get a third attack, so to speak.
Sorry, I'm reading that real quick.
Oh yeah, no, you're fine. You're totally fine, yeah.
Bonus to your initiative roll.
Mm-hmm.
Your first turn. With each combat, your walking speed increases by 10 feet. It lasts until the end of your turn. If you take the attack action on that turn, you can make one additional weapon attack as part of the action. If this attack hits, the target gets an extra 1d8. So you would roll it as another weapon attack. You wouldn't just roll damage again.
Okay, cool. So let's do that again.
When you roll damage on it, you roll 2d8s instead of 1.
On this next one, if it hits.
Yeah, this is your Dread Ambusher attack.
Correct. This is what I'm about to do. Okay, cool. So
yeah, that'll
nice.
hit.
Okay, so
And your normal damage is 1d8, so I think if you just roll critical, that'll roll 2d8.
okay.
I'll double check that though. Yeah,
Yep.
2d8. Okay.
Awesome.
That is. Okay. And then one more attack from you. Standard attack.
Yes. Awesome. Cool. And then let's see. Lastly, casting Hunter's Mark requires an action, right? That's not a bonus action, from what I'm looking at on here.
Which one is it?
Hunter's Mark. Yeah, it looks like it is a. It looks like it is a concentration, so that would be. Oh no, it says one bonus action. Okay, cool. So then, yeah, after my bonus action, I'd like to apply Hunter's Mark to this guy.
Okay, yeah. He is now. Well, will be marked in a second.
Mm-hmm.
Zoom in and put the mark on.
Beautiful. Cool.
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, which is very, very pleased with myself. And my turn.
Next up. Hey Dewey Claw, does your erupting earth, does that just last one turn, or does that lasting change? Like, is it difficult terrain now?
I'm gonna have to check that.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. A fountain of churning. So I think I remember it became difficult terrain. 20-foot cube. Each
You
creature
may have.
ground in that area becomes difficult terrain until cleared. Each 5-foot square portion of the area requires at least 1 minute to clear by hand. Let's see. Cast spell using still okay. Use 3rd level. Okay, so sorry, I was just kind of getting a visualization of what happens when you cast that spell. So the ground literally just erupts, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to get rid of. Oh no, I'm going to leave that there because that is now difficult terrain. But this guy, 20, 30, 40. He's going to struggle his way through it and not get very far. Tristan, it is your turn. Just let me know what you're wanting to do. Or if you're having any troubles.
It looked like the character token moved, but yeah, it sounds like Mike's muted.
I'm gonna rage, and then I'm going to rage with my claws, and then just hold my action since everything's kind of too far.
So everyone else hears Tristan is kind of. She kind of goes into beast mode out there with her claws. And that's just one rage, by the way. I don't think you have to rage and then rage again.
No, I'm having problems clicking it. It's trying to find the actual action for the rage, and I kept hitting the wrong one.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't watching that. I was just, the way you described it sounded like you may have done it twice.
Oh. Trying to get it so... Oh, there it is. Consumability. Got it. Alright.
Okay. So you're holding your action.
Yeah, there's not much I can do.
Okay, looks like Mistine is up next. And Mistine, unsurprisingly, has the best vision out of everyone at night. So she is going to attempt to target something. How do you guys target? Is it click, click?
To target something, yeah, you can double click or you have to hit the little target icon under the character selection up top. On the top left hand corner.
Actually, I don't think I can target with Mistine. But anyway, she's going to target this ogre that you shot an arrow at. Then she is going to use her Eldritch Blast. That hit. Oh, it did target it. 10 damage. And then she gets another one of those. And that one will not hit. Now she's going to kind of take cover over behind this tent. Then we have some ogres doing things. Okay. 10, 20, 25. Ogre, you see it just struggling through the difficult terrain that your explosion caused. It scrambles its way out and then charges straight at you, Dewey.
Yay.
This ogre will target you, and it raises its club high in the air, the spikes glinting in the firelight, and it brings it down for a 13. Does that beat your armor class?
It does not.
Then it completely misses. Well, not completely, but yeah. It misses enough so that you don't get hurt. You kind of dodge to the side. The club just slamming into the ground, creating a small crater. Brand, it's now your turn.
Alright. Let's see. I move right there. Where's that ruler? Nope. How do I get rid of that?
I think I can get it. Yeah. Yeah, the ruler that you want to use, it's the icon above the one you
measure
clicked
distance. I
on.
see.
Then on the right side, there's a straight ruler.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Blessed on Mistine, myself, and Tristan, as it's the only ones I can get in range at the moment.
Okay. Two people. Where was-
Basically what that does, whenever you make an attack roll or a saving throw, you can add 1d4 to it. And for my next trick...
You said you yourself were blessed as well?
Yep. And for my next trick, bonus action, I will manifest my shadowy wings and lift up off the ground a bit.
Okay.
Not gonna go that much. Let's see how it was 5. I can get right about there. Oops, wrong one. Alright, I'll move there and that'll end my turn.
Okay. Well, next in line, we've got a bunch of ogres, so you'll have to bear with me for a moment as I sort these out. 5, 10. 5:30, Ogre 1 charges up to... I'm going to just do them as a group. I'm going to do all their movement and then all their attack. But... Okay, 2 of them charge up within range of Tristan. The others just charge forward, kind of keeping a battle line going. Now, the first one is going to try to smack Tristan with his great club.
Hey Tristan, can you take a ready action?
Oh yeah, she is holding her action, so these guys just charged up to you, Tristan. You have an opportunity to take an action.
You're all out of attack.
Question though, because they rolled up to her, would the opportunity be in addition to the action that she held ready?
No.
No.
She held her action because there was nothing she could attack right then. So and we're still in the same round, right? So once one moves up to her, she can choose to attack it.
Gotcha. Okay.
It'll just be her standard attack with extra attack and all that fun stuff.
And of course, because I always reckless attack.
Don't forget to get that D4 to that.
That's 21 plus D4. If you want to roll it, you can, but you don't need to because you definitely hit.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you're going to do the one that's directly in front of you, not the one that's to the south of it.
Yeah, I have it targeted.
Okay. Sorry, I have a hard time seeing those little dots. Okay, so 6 damage. Right, and you're recklessly attacking, right? Yeah, because you took advantage on that. So that's 4 attacks that you get, right?
No, 6. Wait, no.
Yeah, you're not hasted.
Yeah, I'm not hasted.
Yeah, so just 4.
There's no way I can reach it. You with that haste spell.
Dice are not rolling. It's weird. It's just dropping.
In your settings, you can change that. I'll show you how to do that later.
Well, it was working last time. It seems like every time I come in, it changes. That's okay. I'm not worried about it.
It kind of applies a random speed vector within a range.
Wait, was that a crit? No, that was 14.
No.
Okay. Sorry, it was confusing.
So, It still hits. Okay. So the ogres charge up and claws start lashing out at them. The first ogre to approach you, just completely taken by surprise by the fury of your attack. However, it's their turn to. There we go. Okay. The one that was right in front of you, still right in front of you, he is going to attack. And since your attack was reckless, he gets advantage on you. 17 beat your armor class.
Yes.
Take 6 damage. That apply on you?
No. Did.
Okay. The ogre to the south of you is going to do the same thing. He's going to have the club raised up while he was charging forward. Does a 19 beat. Yeah, 17 hit,
Yeah.
19 will. That is 7 damage. The ogre to the north, just out of range of a club. Is he? Yeah. It's still within range of a javelin he is going to throw at you. Should have been with advantage, but I'm going to roll with that because that's still a hit. Javelin pierces right into you for 10 damage. The one to the south, you see Brand floating around up there, and he is going to raise a javelin and throw it at Brand.
I got it!
Someone got something. Brand, does a 14 beat your AC?
What?
Nope.
Oh.
Okay. A javelin passes by you as you up dark air. Let's see, so that is all 4 of them. So we are back up to the top. The ogre carrying a goat, and he is going to take his goat
And go home.
and yeah, he's charging off into the darkness. He gets far enough so that the bushes and trees and tall grass obscures his retreat. Next up, Dewey Claw.
Well, I'm going to attack this one that's right in front of me. With,
Oops.
wish I had life bars, but anyway. All good. I'm going to cast Thunder Wave and run in front of him.
Well, you can see that he is kind of bloodied from your previous attacks. You can see all the blood on the ground there.
Oh, yeah, I do.
That's kind of the indicator you guys get for how well you're doing as far as HP is concerned.
Okay. Well, let's want to finish this one off.
Okay, so you
At
hit
least
with
try to.
Thunder Wave. Let's see, that is a what saving throw was that?
13. Constitution. Damn.
That's gonna be a fuck yeah. A critical success.
Yep. And there's a half damage of that.
Okay. But yeah, your thunder booms forth, and you do see blood spray out of all the ogre's wounds as just the impact of it hits him. The explosion causes the goats to scream in terror and start running away. Who's next? Did you have
Yeah,
anything
still
else, or
Yeah, I was gonna move.
you are in close combat with him? So if you move,
Oh. Alright. Well, damn. Can't cast anything else, so I guess I'm done.
yeah, you can move if you want to. It'll just
No,
trigger
no. Yeah, I'm fine.
an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I get it.
Might hurt.
It might.
Okay. Well, Emmett is up next.
Yes. This guy right here. Wait, this is the bloody one, right? There we go.
Both of those down there have blood on the ground around them.
Okay.
Let me see how you're. Yeah, you can see the blood on the ground.
Okay, cool. Well, I've already initiated attacking this one. This is the one with Hunter's Mark, so I'm gonna go ahead and just start laying into this guy and see if I can down him quickly as possible. Where?
Oh, the one that you had marked.
Yeah, is he
That's
dead?
the one that carried the goat off.
Oh,
So
he has a blood trail though. We could follow him.
he does leave a blood trail, and your mark that lets you kind of see him better, right?
Yeah.
Not the characters.
I think it'll also help you track him, won't it? Or is that something else I'm thinking of?
If I wanna, go in there after him alone.
We can go get him later.
Where is Hunter's
True.
Mark? Is that a feature or a spell?
It's a spell. Yeah.
Oh, there it is, Hunter's Mark. Okay. Mystically mark it as your query. Until the spell ends, you deal extra d6 damage. The target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. You have advantage on any checks you make to find it. It drops 0 hit points to the end. Then you can move it to another thing. Okay, so if you want, because this thing is about 30 feet past where you can clearly see, but you can still see movement out through the tall grass and the bushes, so you have a very good idea of where it is, and you do have this mystical link that you have with it where you marked it. So if you want to attack that one, you can roll with disadvantage and try to hit it. Or you can take care of the more immediate threats.
Can I use a free action to gauge if it is almost dead? Like if I can kill it with my next attacks?
Roll your perception with disadvantage.
Okay. Perception. Wait, that was a disadvantage, hello?
Yeah, so you rolled a 1. So you can't tell how hurt it was. You do know that you hit it, but it seemed to still be plenty limber when it lifted this goat that's larger than a horse onto its shoulder and charged off into the woods.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and just let that one go. I'll leave the Hunter's Mark on it for now, and I'm gonna focus on the one that's in front of Claw down here.
Okay.
Okay. Let me go ahead and roll that then.
That'll definitely hit.
Awesome.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
Your arrow flies into it, smacks it right in the eye, and pierces through its head. It's still standing, but it's got an arrow straight through its head. And it's
Okay.
looking around with its one remaining eye.
Let's see if I can hit the other eyeball. I'm gonna go and do extra attack again.
You get advantage on both of them? Yeah.
Because it's nighttime, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you'll definitely hit it.
Yes.
Nice.
Awesome.
Your other arrow unerringly pierces straight into its eye. What's this? Now both eyes have arrows through them, and they stick out the back of its head and kind of cross behind it. And the ogre topples over dead.
Nice shot.
Nice. I do a really cheesy thumbs up, and then I look around to see if Tristan's around to see my pinpoint accuracy, and I don't see her anywhere near me. And no, I'm injured.
Okay. Yes. That's his movement, and he is going to... He saw your arrows fly, and he heard his friend scream. He is going to
Run away
javelin-
scared.
throw a javelin at you. Oh, wait, can he even see you?
I mean, technically with the... Hold on, where's my thing? No, because I did not apply, whatchamacallit, hide in plain sight. No, I don't have that yet, so no. What? I thought I had something else, though. Hold, please.
Yeah, I thought you just kind of blend into the shadows.
I do, but I can't recall what the ability is. Is it Umbral Sight?
So, Mask
You're
of the
also
Wild-
adept at... Yeah, Umbral Sight. So, you're also adept at evading creatures that rely on dark vision, while in darkness you're invisible to any creature that relies on dark vision to see you in the darkness. So if they have dark vision, then I'm essentially invisible to them.
Yeah, because you are outside of the bright range of the campfire, so you are in dark vision range. And they... Yep, they're using dark vision, so he cannot see you.
Awesome.
But he can see Druid. That's who he is going to fling his... sorry, my nose. He's going to fling his javelin at. Does 16 hit you, Dewey Law?
No, it does not.
Okay, well, as you see the one ogre go down, you hear another one charge from behind the tree. You can tell it was the other one that was hit by your erupting earth. And it kind of turns mid-run and flings a javelin at you, but it goes wide. Next up, we have Tristan. Over here with all the ogres.
No, I'm gonna play with the one in front of me. But I am going to rage again with my tail this time. So now I have my tail out.
Okay.
Doo-doo, doo-doo. Reckless attacking. Ooh.
So, this one,
12.
that'll still hit.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, these things are big, fleshy targets. They're kind of like meat punching bags.
I'm okay with this. Jesus Christ. What is with these rolls?
13 will hit.
Hitting.
That's a crit. Okay, one more. That'll hit. Okay. Your
I'm gonna growl
claws
at 'em.
just rip this ogre to shreds. You slice it and slice it and slice it, and like I said, you see it as kind of like a meat punching bag, and your claws are just tearing through it. Flesh is getting shredded into ribbons, and it eventually just falls over dead, and all of the stuff that was inside is now outside, and the two on either side are looking at it in horror and disgust.
Can I roar at him? Intimidate him.
You can. You've got a bonus action left. Roll your intimidation with advantage. Let's see. 19. Okay. Miss Steen is next. She does see this ogre charging up, and she is going to use her Eldritch Blast. Sorry, I have to bounce around between a bunch of different things. That will definitely hit. Okay, that was only supposed to hit one thing.
Why'd it hit me?
Because like I said, I've been bouncing around through things, so I have like everyone targeted. Because I've been targeting things for different things, and I didn't remove the targets. So that was actually pretty cool how it hit everything that was targeted. I don't think you can actually use the spell that way. But it only applied damage to one guy. Which she is going to attack again now that I've untargeted everyone else. That's going to hit. She's going to roll her damage. Oh, god damn it. I applied the damage to her. Her two bolts of force pound into this ogre, eventually just erupt its chest cavity. It falls over dead. I need to fix her health because, like I said, I accidentally applied it to her. She had 10. No, she had 7 points. Okay, crisis averted. Brand, you are up.
Alright. I'm going to cast up my spiritual weapon.
Okay. Whip that out for you. Put it right next to you.
Let's go with third. Nah, you know what? I'll go fourth. Go big or go home. So I'll cast that, and where did my weapon go? Right, I can't see anything. There we go.
Sorry. Put it over here. Where do you want it? Let me give that
I want
thing-
it by the ogre that's south of Tristan.
Let me give that thing 20 feet of dark vision so you can see it when you have it highlighted.
There we go. So I'm going to summon it right there. That way Tristan can play with it for a little while. And then for Brand's move it, I will move him up into the air. I'll move him up 25 feet. And over 1. As part of my summoning the spell, I'm going to have my weapon attack. And it'll attack that guy.
Okay.
Seven, no go.
Nope.
Oh well.
So it's a swing and a miss.
Yep. And then on this guy south of me here, I will cast Toll the Dead.
Okay, he needs to make a save for that, doesn't he?
Yeah, I'm checking. Yep. A wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Good thing ogres are, like, really wise.
So how do I find out what my
Aren't they
spell
like
DC
onions?
is now? 14 is what he's got to beat.
Okay, well, he rolled a 2.
Alright, well. He's
So-
going to take
Oh.
damage. This should be the standard 2d8. The bells of hell toll for thee. He takes 5 necrotic damage.
Sound of a bell echoes out across the battlefield, especially on that ogre. And
I'll put away my hammer.
Okay.
And now in my turn. Yeah.
This. All right. He did not like the sound of Tristan ripping his friend to shreds and then screaming at him. And like an elephant seeing a mouse for the first time, he is going to just full on bolt into the forest. And
Bye, guys.
just keep going. The other one. Not that one. Second. The other one that was facing Tristan is going to do the same thing. It's going to just tear ass away. So Tristan and your sword get an opportunity attack.
Not gonna go chasing him.
Well, I mean, you can still just kind of reach out and swipe it with something. Make one claw attack, and Brand's sword can make one quick attack. Or does your sword get opportunity attacks? Your spiritual weapon?
No.
Alright,
Okay.
I'll just do
But it's
a
still
claw.
flanked, so you just make one claw attack with advantage.
Alright. Meh, she didn't have
Hits.
a heart into it.
Throw some damage at it, it's alright. As it turns and runs off, your claws just rip 3 or 4 gashes into its ass cheek. Then the other ogre, the one whose friends left it behind, he is going to he can see you up there. Yeah, he attacked you with a javelin before, so he is going to
Yep.
the same thing. Not you, Tristan. Try to someone else target as well. Okay. Normal attack. I think a 21 will hit you.
Yep.
It's 12 damage to you. I'm going to apply that.
How is their vision in the dark? They got dark vision?
They have 60-foot dark vision.
Dang. Alright.
Sorry, you don't know the exact range, but they can see pretty good in the dark.
Yeah, I just want to know they can see. Oh, and be like, no, they don't. I'm like, yay.
He starts charging for the edge of the forest as well, but he doesn't quite make it all the way there before his turn ends. 1, 2. Gooey Claw.
We still in combat?
Kind of. I mean, actually, I can end combat at this point unless you guys want to try to get the ogre that's right at the edge of the map. That,
To the left?
To the right. It's the one that threw a javelin at Brand and then took off.
Oh, I thought another one escaped to the west. No?
One did
Where'd it go?
escape to the west, but we'll get to that once combat is completely over.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's up to you. There's one ogre like right on the edge of the map to the east. If you want, we can just let him run off and end combat here.
Oh, hell no. We're getting that guy.
Well, I won't be able to reach him, but I'll still move a bit.
Do you have anything that you can cast on me to make me move faster?
If I can get in range, yes.
If not, then don't worry. I have an ability, but I was just curious.
No, let me see. They're 45 feet away, so yeah, I think so. 10, 15, 20.
Like, I don't know if you have haste, it would probably be more beneficial to save that spell for, like, when we're in actual, like, because combat's about to end, so maybe save it.
Well, considering we're on, what, day 3 of a day 7 trip, I think we'll
True.
get our. Well, we'll get our spells and everything back.
Yeah, I mean, this is early night, so I mean, most of you can get a long rest tonight.
Oh, hell
After
yeah.
this
Right
fight.
then. Let's do it.
All right. So I will move right here. Yes, select tool. And I will cast haste. Let's see. I can use it as a 4th level spell. Okay, but no. 3rd level.
Okay.
3rd level spell. And Emmett, you are now hasted.
Nice.
Okay, and if that ends Dewey-Glaw's turn, then it is now Emmett's turn.
Awesome. So it doubles my movement speed, right? So I'm at 45 movement speed, so I am now at 90.
Yes.
Okay. Do I know where this thing is at, or do I have a... Can I see it?
Let me see. You
'Cause 90
cannot
feet.
see it. It is outside of your range of vision.
Okay.
But if you can roll perception with advantage.
Oh.
So you can probably hear it running.
Gladly, yeah.
It is not being subtle.
Definitely not a soft foot.
Are you kidding me? Fucking joke.
What'd you roll that with advantage?
I did.
No.
I mean, I can roll it again, since you didn't see it.
No,
Just so you can make sure that you
I
see
see
it.
it now. See it now. It's okay. Okay, so what we'll do for this, since you didn't quite get it, put your cursor over toward the right edge of the screen. You might be able to see my mouse moving around there.
Okay.
Somewhere in that range. And click and hold where you think the ogre would be.
Was this the set? Well,
When you click and hold, it'll put a little marker like that.
yeah.
So that's kind of going to be the direction that you think it is.
Was this the middle mob, or the top mob, or the bottom mob that ran away?
This was the bottom one.
Okay, then I'm gonna just ping over here. Not giving me a ping option. Oh, it's because I have the ruler. Don't. Huh. Interesting. I don't know why it's not letting me ping.
Just hold the button down. Which.
Yeah, I am doing that. That's weird. Oh, there you go. Okay, right here.
Okay. So, it's 90. Whoops. Let's put you inside, Tristan. So, you do get really close to it.
Okay, perfect.
Close
And when I
enough
did
so
that,
that you can
I made
see
sure.
it
Okay.
easily.
Awesome. So I ran over there like Naruto ran, with my hands just chilling behind me.
Yeah.
Right up behind this guy's ass. I'm gonna fucking attack him. That hits, right?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. Smack that right into him.
Okay. And I think you can get 2 more attacks. Because you get...
Sweet. Oh yeah, haste, that's right.
Well, actually, does haste... Because you use the doubled movement. Does that still give you the doubled attack?
Well, it should, because it just doubles my movement, so I didn't sprint or anything like that. I just moved the max range that I could.
Yeah, but I don't remember if it's a...
Oh, hey A. McKennel. Thanks
Either
for hitting
or.
that follow button.
Yeah, when person who has haste on them, their movement speed is doubled.
Mhm.
They also gain a +2 bonus to their AC. They also have advantage on dexterity saving throws, and they get an additional action on their turn,
Okay.
which
Plus
they
it's
can
all
use
in.
that as a standard action. So yeah, you have basically you dash for free and you can still attack.
Awesome.
Okay. Thank you for clearing that up. So yeah, you can get after this one still one more attack on it.
Now keep in mind, after the spell ends, I believe you suffer some sort of side effect.
Yeah, cocaine withdrawals.
Easy.
Oh yeah, you
Not
just
my
can't
first
move or
one.
take actions, it looks like.
Alright,
That's fine.
then. The last one.
But yeah, that definitely hits.
Hell yeah.
Okay. So the ogre is charging out into the woods, and twang, 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 3 arrows just come flying out after it, each of them hitting it into the back, its back, forcing it to stumble. But it is able to continue on. It continues charging into the darkness, past your line of or range of sight. And
What? Alright.
yeah, I mean that thing was at damn near full health.
Is his turn after Emmett's? Or it was after mine, wasn't it? The ogre?
Let's see. Yeah, well Tristan gets to go. Actually, yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
And I can
Yeah.
attack too because I have a spell that can hit up to 120 feet.
okay.
And I'm flying, so.
So it's still there. It hasn't charged off yet, but that's what it plans to do.
And we plan to give chase.
So Tristan gets to go.
And then we're gonna.
I'm gonna walk past the goat, pat it on his head, and go back to camp.
What?
Okay.
She lost her. Damn.
She's not worried about enemies that are running away from her. Miss Dean gets to go. What's the range on this?
It's not a threat to me. So
120 feet.
Yeah.
It's a threat to future goats.
Oh look, that's within 120 feet.
I watched that thing soil
Just watch out for the
itself.
trees.
Target this. We're
But
gonna...
remember, Miss Dean gets to add a 1d4 to her attacks, but given their AC is so low, she probably don't need it.
Oh, we
You know,
will
13
see.
hits.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
nuts.
I keep forgetting about it.
Well, everybody does, but they don't need it because I mean we've been hitting it on 13s and above, and I'm like, well,
You've been hitting on 12s and above, but I think
Oh, well,
she
there you
might
go.
need it this time. So let's add a D4 to that. 8.
11.
It hits.
Now 11 and above.
4 damage. Okay, she gets one more of those.
It says right here in the script, Miss Dean gets another shot.
Wow.
I get another shot.
That literally just went over my shoulder.
Don't forget your 1d4, but you don't need it.
You know what? Just for you, and only for you.
Yay! I feel useful now.
I'm gonna roll a 1 on that D4.
Phew.
I think I hurt Miss Scene again. I did.
No.
Do
No.
I? How?
Because I'm telling you, I'm bouncing around between a bunch of stuff. So
Oh.
when I'm casting her spells, I have her targeted. And
Oh.
then when I go to apply the damage, I keep forgetting to click the ogre, or I misclick on the ogre, and then I hit apply damage, and then I see a little red number pop up above Miss Dean, and it's like, oh no. But I fixed it. She's okay. She is relatively unharmed. Back to the tracker. Tristan's at hostage. Tristan's at that. Brand. This is
How
going
tall
to
are
be.
these trees?
Um,
Am I above them or am I?
you're about equal in height to the 2 that are south of you, and 5 to 10 feet above the one north of you and directly east of you. They are not obscuring your vision toward that ogre. You can see it between
I'm gonna
the trees.
go up 10 more feet. Just
You're
so
at
I'm above
25
them.
now. You're at 40. That was. or
Oh
10.
shit!
But yeah, you have like clear sight on everything.
There we go. That way I can keep an eye on it. 20. So I'll move up, and I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
All right.
Where is the bolt? There it is.
And also, I didn't get a chance to say it a second ago, but thank you, Am, for the follow.
There you go.
So a 23 will hit.
Alright, and the next person to attack it gets advantage on their attack. Now that he's big and glowy.
Doesn't Guiding Bolt do damage?
It did. Oh yeah. Let me roll that damage out. We need that.
Yeah, that is helpful. If
You could have gotten away with it too. 23 damage. Radiant.
Well, the next person who attacks it is going to be attacking a corpse.
The glowing corpse.
Yeah, it is a very bludgeoned. This guiding bolt crashed from the heavens, cast by the dark winged cleric floating above the trees, and just smashed it in the ground, and folded it into a tree like a drunk driving car accident.
Now, quick question. Can I look around and see if that one that ran away
Okay. Let me know if
Still
there's anything
running?
else I can.
Shut up, Siri. Not you. You're not Siri.
the one that was by Tristan?
You can. That guy has had an extra turn to sprint away.
I can't attack it. I just want to see how far. See if I can still keep track of where he's going.
Let's see, you're... One. You've got like 300 feet of
Dark vision.
dark vision. Okay. But after about 100 feet or so, your vision is completely obscured by trees and shrubs, and especially at the height you're
Yeah.
at.
Well, I figure if he's running in a panic, he's probably hitting trees, shaking bushes. So I'm just looking for something like that, just so I can get an idea of what direction he's going in.
Give me a perception roll with disadvantage.
Alright. Let's see. Attributes. Perception. Oops.
That's advantage.
19, 17. No, that was disadvantage. So it uses the lowest, so it's 23.
Jesus Christ.
Uh-huh.
I told you, I see everything. In fact, if you got somebody hiding, don't bother. Just say, "Brand, you see it." Do what you tell your allies.
What's your
Unless it's
passive?
invisible. My passive is ain't it 16 or something? Yeah, it's 16.
Okay. Yeah, so
That's because
Brand
I'm a
sees
wisdom
most
base,
things.
so
So yeah, you
Brand knows
see.
what you do in the dark.
So let me get a quick measurement here.
Do you now?
Mm-hmm.
So 135 plus calculator is pretty far away from you. Okay, almost at the edge of your vision, approximately 250 feet away from where you are now, you see a tree shake and vibrate, followed by the tree just after it shake and vibrate, as if something is crashing through the forest there.
So he's not turning around; he's just running straight on, full, getting the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah, he's got his goat. He's done.
I just okay.
If you want to look the other direction, you'll see the same thing happening, but like two of them side by side.
Right. But I know one of them's marked, so if we need to track, we can probably get our ranger to track him. Okay. Is combat over? So Brand will come down.
Yes, combat is over. And that. Yep. So yes, combat is over. Discuss amongst yourselves. Actually, this is probably a good time for a 10-minute break. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Smokey, you got him.
that's what I'm planning on.
I will, but mine's a cigar, and I'll take too long.
Did anyone have anything that needed addressing before we take a break?
I
Yeah,
am proud that
yeah.
Emmett didn't
Scurry
do
about
Christian.
Yeah,
Very
you
good.
guys missed that sweet pinpoint accuracy, by the way.
Oh no!
Yeah, well,
What happened?
that corpse is just outside of camp. You can like stand near it and be like, "Look, guys, look at this."
Perfect. So after I scurry around and pick up all the arrows all over the place, I'm gonna drag this corpse to Tristan.
Yeah. Let's see. Your shots were pretty good. Roll a d6.
Okay.
Okay. You recover all but 2 of your arrows.
Okay.
And
Dewey Claw, how are you on health wise?
Yeah.
I don't think I've been touched.
Okay.
yeah, so the 2 arrows that you didn't recover are the 2 that were in that ogre that was charging off with the goat.
Okay. I'm gonna go get that back. We're gonna go get it back.
All right. Well, we
Alright, rescue mission.
we can do that as soon as we get back from our break. So we'll see
Cool.
everyone in a minute. do. I've done it.
Oh, okay.
Brought us back from break. I know. Let's sigh.
Hmm.
Do we have everyone? See, I hear Grim. I hear Doing Law. I hear a Sin. Did I hear an Emmett?
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry.
Like, I even heard an
Oh,
Abyss,
just
and
muted.
she's not here tonight.
Wow. Haunting.
Yeah. If anybody would like to try and kidnap her little dragon, I'll only put up a mild resistance.
Well, why would we don't want to kidnap her? We like her.
No, not her. Her dragon.
I know, we like the pseudo dragon.
That's why he's giving you option to kidnap it.
No.
We take Miss Steve's dragon.
Yeah, don't take her dragon.
Wow.
Oh.
I won't tolerate that. I'll bring the hammer down.
On the dragon?
No, on anybody who tries to steal it. Alright, so, ogre hunting? Brand says he looks around at everybody around the fire.
What about all the goats?
Oh, the danger's past. The lady here, she can get her goats gathered up. We can go see if we can get the stolen goats back and take care of the last remaining ogres. I'm sure they must have a lair or something. I don't think ogres just randomly pop up. And they could end up being a problem for the town or something too, so.
Really depends on which swamp you go into. Sometimes you go into a swamp and there's an ogre and he's just like, "Get out of my swamp!"
And we tell them, no, we're here for the goat. But it turns out to be a donkey, and we realize, oh, wrong ogre. So yay? Nay?
Hmm.
How long does haste last?
I thought it was a permanent enchantment forever. No?
No, it definitely does not last
Worn
that
off
long.
by now.
Yeah.
It's like a minute, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
How long does Hex last? Or how long does Hunter's Mark last?
As long as I'm concentrating on it, it stays up.
For 1 minute, 1 hour, 8 hours until it dies. 1 hour.
Pretty sure until it does. Is it 1 hour? Are you sure?
Yep, it's 1 hour, and if you cast it as a level 2 or higher, or 3 or higher, it goes to 8 hours. If you go to 5th level or higher, it becomes 24 hours.
Okay, well, this is immediately after the combat has ended. You've had about a minute or two to regroup. So his hunter's mark has only been applied for about 3 to 5 minutes. You still have the better part of an hour to track down this ogre if you so wish.
Yes. Let's say let's go get it. Anybody in agreement?
Hell yeah.
All right, let's
I need
go.
those arrows back.
All right. Well, you lead the way then, since you're the one who can actually track.
Okay,
I'll just
first,
get lost.
Before, and Emmett's gonna like very excitedly run over to this body over here. This guy here, see the arrows in both eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was me. That was me.
Mm-hmm.
Dewey clocked in the test. Okay.
Brian's gonna walk up to it.
That's fine.
He's gonna pull out his knife.
Okay.
And he's going to use it to pry out a teeth or two, some of the teeth of the ogre.
Let's each down.
And then he's going to hand the teeth over, namely going for the canines if he can, And he's going to hand those over to Emmett and says, "This is your trophy. You have earned it. Carry them with honor."
Eat
Emmett's just gonna look at these bloody teeth in his hand, and just kind of raise an eyebrow. I was like, "Thank you."
And Brandon will smile and nod and head back over to the fire.
Just
the
gonna
eyeball.
the eyeball. I mean, I don't want the eyeball.
Brandon
The
does
teeth
make
is
motion
fine.
to the necklace around his neck where one of his charms of helm hang, where the dragon tooth is.
Hmm.
So, and of course, with Tristan and everybody else has one.
Emmett's just gonna stuff these teeth into his pocket. And just
Tristan
kinda
has several
wipe the
trophies
blood off 'em.
actually.
Yeah, I took them home actually. I'm kind of got to collect some new ones to take home. My mother would be so proud.
Okay. So,
Actually, I don't think she would.
Emmett, you get advantage on rolls to track this this ogre. I'm just gonna
Yes.
take us to the.
Dewey Glaw, how does your pass without a trace work? Because we could probably use that to sneak up on them.
Hey, there's a horse.
And if we can get a surprise attack out of them.
Okay, well, pass without trace. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from me, masking me and my companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including me, has a plus 10 bonus to dexterity, stealth checks, and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks and other traces of its passage.
And what is the duration of that spell?
It's like I can't tell. It's a concentration spell.
I'll look
So
it
as
up.
long as I'm concentrated on it,
Let's take a look. So that lasts for 1 hour too. So we could probably use that, and if as an idea, Brian's recommending this to Dewey Claw as a possible Dewey Claw and Emmett to everybody's possible strategy. If we're going to hunt these things down, we can do it quietly with Dewey Claw's help. Maybe get the surprise drop on them so they don't expect us coming.
down with that.
Sound good?
Yep. Emmett just nods in agreement.
All right, let's do that.
So I cast Pass Without a Trace.
Cat, what? Come on, don't jump on me. Ah, shit.
And we're not in combat, so it doesn't use a
Is it a
spell
ritual?
slot.
I don't think
Nice.
it's a ritual. Is that a ritual?
Doesn't look like it.
Let's
It'll
see.
have an R by its name if it is. But I don't think that's a ritual. I think that actually uses a spell slot.
It is not a ritual, so it would use up one of your second level spell slots.
As long as I get a rest in, and should get it back.
Oh, if it's just two or three ogres, we can easily handle those, and we can take a nap afterwards, back at main camp. We'll
Alright.
tell the lady what we're planning to do, and that we'll be back.
Okay. Well, I mean, she's like right there for your discussion, so she knows.
Does she have a means to protect herself, to defend herself, just in case?
Not really. She would like for one or two of you to stay at camp and to defend in case anything happens.
Well, we'll have. Oh,
Miss
okay.
Dean.
Christine and Tristan can stay, and the rest of us three will go take care of this stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm good with this.
So first order of business, Emmett, go ahead and roll your nature, I believe it is, to track this thing.
Nature.
So that's what I think it would be.
Okay.
You want to make a case for using a different
Nature or survival.
Yeah, nature or survival. Survival would probably be better for you because I think you have a higher bonus in that.
That's more for like hunting,
Yes to that.
tracking, finding stuff to survive with.
So survival. Okay.
Nature involves more plants and animals, but
Okay.
it can be
So
used for tracking as well if you want.
survival.
Yes, and with advantage.
What are you doing?
Hell
What
yeah.
are you doing? Do you want us all to roll stealth checks next?
No, because you've got Dewey Law's Pass without a trace. So that
Okay.
kind of makes it. Well, you get a +10 bonus to your dexterity checks.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Would
I
that
mean,
fall underneath it?
but you rolled an 11
I
with
just, yeah,
advantage? Wow.
I just rolled advantage. So is that were my
I
dice
could
that
give him
low? Oh yeah,
guidance
they
to
were.
help him if he needs it. And I'll give him a D4.
Well, I mean, you start off and you're not too sure exactly which way to go to get where you need to track this. You can tell where the ogre is by the hunter's mark link that you have with it, but your first kind of first little excursion into the forest leads into a dead end of thicket and rock that you need to backtrack a little bit to get past. Go ahead and roll your survival again.
And
Okay.
I'll give you guidance this time, which will give you a
So
1d4 to add to that roll.
okay, and then I'll roll the 1d4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, your second start toward tracking this ogre is much better. You find a small trail that leads down to a creek. You can clearly see ogre footprints in the mud along the side of the creek, and you start to follow them until they cross over the creek and disappear into the forest again. Roll survival one more time
Okay, with advantage.
with
I'll
advantage.
give
Same
you
thing. Okay, same
I'll
thing.
give you guidance one more time.
Okay.
Okay. You have a difficult time finding a way to get up the bank of the other side of the creek. It's very slick mud. The ogre, being a large creature, was able to just kind of reach up and grab a tree, but it's a bit too slick for you guys to quickly find a way over. And by the time you do, the ogre's HP drops to 0.
Oh, well then. How's the goat?
You don't know, but you felt your connection with the ogre just snap. And you can tell through your hunter's mark that the ogre died.
All right, looks like the ogre's dead. Do we want to look for the goat?
I mean,
Do
you
we
can
know how
continue
far?
tracking it. Yeah, you can roll survival another time.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll give
Uh,
you guidance again.
This time without advantage because you no longer have the mark to track it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Does Dewey Glaw have survival?
I
Because he could help Emmett and give it an advantage that time.
Yeah,
Oh, now we just roll again then.
yeah. Roll another d20 and we'll take the best of the two for Dewey Law helping us.
Okay.
Damn. Oh well.
Jesus.
lame.
Very lame.
Yeah, it's dark, and even though you can still see at night, you can't see perfectly, and the trail has led you to a small clearing, but you can't tell which way the ogre went as it crossed the clearing. Um,
I got one thing Brain would like to try.
okay.
I'm going to have him unfurl his wings from his Step of the Night one more time. Have him fly up using his superior dark vision of the group currently, and see if he can see anything from a high vantage point. I'm gonna go about 30 feet up.
Okay. Um, Go up, and that does put you above the tree line. So go ahead and roll your perception.
And I'll throw guidance on myself for that, just to help me with it. Let's see, perception. Oh, nice, I can add the bonus right there. See how that works. Yeah, awesome, I like that. I wish I realized that sooner. 23.
All right. So about 500 feet away, through the woods, you see a large rock sticking up. It just gets right up to the edge of the tree line, or sorry, to the top of the tree line where you can see. And on top of that, you see a giant goat standing, and it's looking
Yep.
around.
Alright, I will fly back down and report what I found. do y'all think we should do? Something's up.
I mean, I think it's worth taking a look, investigating, see if we
If
can get
you
more
want,
information.
I have my flight. I can fly ahead and see if scout ahead.
And we're technically still invisible, right?
Well,
But
yeah,
I guess it doesn't make sense to put ourselves in danger. Yeah.
I'll lose it when I leave the radius, so. But
Okay.
I'll be up in the air, so I have that advantage.
Fair enough.
We should have got the sending stone from Mistine. Dang it. All right.
Actually, I think if I remember correctly, Brand, you do have one, and Mistine has the other.
Yeah, I was saying
You
we should have
guys
got the
never
other one
came
from her.
back.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, if something happens, I will cast a guiding bolt in the air or light a torch. So
No secret signal, no secret call.
no, if it's something, I'm saying if an emergency happens.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll come back and report. I want to see what's ahead.
Gotcha.
So I'll have Brand fly. I'll have him go up about 40 feet this time, so a little bit higher up in the air, and then I'll have him fly ahead towards the goat to see if he can see anything on the ground. Maybe whatever if there's like a drop or something or whatever. See what he can see.
Okay. As you fly toward the goat, the scene becomes a little bit more clear. The rock that the goat is standing on top of is, it's a very large rock, and at the base of it there is a cave that goes into the ground. And at the entrance of the cave is an ogre laying on the ground.
Does he look like he was crushed or stabbed or?
How far away would you be at this point? How far up are you?
I'm 40 feet up in the air.
40 feet up in the air. We'll say that you don't have a clear view of this through the trees. The trees around the cave are fairly thick, but you can see the pale flesh of the ogre unmoving on the ground as you hover over the trees. You're probably about 60 feet or so away, if you count the diagonal.
Right. Can I guess, look to see if I pick up any movement anywhere or anything like that?
You don't. You have a strong passive perception. You spend a few moments hovering, carefully watching the ground, but you don't see anything.
And it's just standing on top of the thing.
Yeah, the goat's
goat
just
is.
standing up there. Like, it was dropped and it ran off, but it didn't know where to run to, so it popped up on a rock.
Alright, I want to fly back and report to them. So he'll fly back and he'll tell Emmett and Dewey Glaw, well, it looks like it just died, that I can't tell from what or if something got it. The goat's just chilling on top of the little mountain layer there. Do we want to try and move forward and investigate?
Yeah, hopefully the ogre just bled out and died. But yeah, let's go for the goat.
Yeah, let's go get it.
Alright, so we'll proceed on foot from there using the pass without a trace.
Okay. I'm not going to make you roll anything for it. You spend a bit of time making your way through the woods. You know exactly where to go because you've seen the ogre, and so you kind of guide the group there, Dewey Glaw and Emmett using their survival skills to find the best trail through the dark woods. And you come up to, it's not really a clearing, but you get to a point where you have a clear view of this cave entrance with the ogre on the ground in front of it. You can see Emmett's 2 arrows sticking out of the back, and 2 more arrows added to it.
How many times? I want to whisper to Emmett, how many times you hit this thing?
How many times?
Yeah.
Mm,
Because there's 4 arrows in it.
no,
all-
I hit
all
it
4
twice.
yours?
I hit it twice because I got everything but my 2 arrows back that are stuck to this guy.
So someone else must be nearby and took him out.
Yeah, either that or he fell on a random arrow out here. I don't know.
Can you pull one of the arrows out that's not yours? Or can you recognize it?
We'd have to go out too, but
I guess I could investigate it. Yeah.
I'm thinking somebody or something's probably watching this area here.
Hmm. Well, we
somebody
were very stealthy.
somebody had to fire those. Yeah, but they could be hiding and watching as well.
I mean, we're
What do you
stealth right
think?
now, right? I think we're okay to keep moving forward to find this goat. If it looks really, really bad, we have the means to either one surprise
Yeah.
attack or leave.
I have an idea. It's a bit risky, but
Okay.
let me since I'm the more bulkier, less stealthy of the group, and you're all technically more faster than I am. Let me go out there alone. If anything, if I get attacked, you can pick up where it came from and go get it.
Okay.
Go
That
after
is
it.
risky.
So
Do what you need to do.
that's an idea. Should we try it?
If you're willing to go out there and be a literal meat shield, I'm not going to stop you.
That's
We'll
part of
just
the
go
risk
and
of the
surprise
job.
it for that.
I don't want you getting hurt, but hey,
Well, if I get hurt, I have general means to deal with it. So
right.
let's see. I think for right now, Brand is going to go ahead and put Bless on himself and his two companions once more, just in case he might need it. And then he's going to quietly, cautiously step out and make his way over to the dead ogre. The apparent dead ogre.
Okay.
And if nothing...
Do you want to roll anything?
Well, when he gets to the ogre, if he hasn't been attacked none, I want to have him do a medicine to see if he can determine how the ogre died. He's guessing the 4 arrows in the back obviously might be it, but he wants to see if maybe there was any poison in the arrows or whatnot.
Okay. You make it up to the ogre without noticing anything out of the ordinary. If you want to roll perception, you can kind of be extra perceptive of your surroundings.
I'm going to put guidance on for that too, since I am on high alert in case something happens. Because he's kind of expecting a trap or somebody hiding somewhere waiting. 24.
24. Okay. You do notice some footprints around as you approach the ogre. They look like they came up to the ogre and left. They kind of fade into the forest.
Are they
the
man-sized,
opposite
like
direction.
humans?
Yeah, they're human-sized.
Somebody else is out here.
They kind of go into the forest in the opposite direction from where you approached.
But none go in the cave?
No. So I'm checking something real quick.
I want to have Bran remove the arrows from the ogre.
Okay.
And then he'll wave
Right.
to his companions. Give the all clear sign.
After you remove the arrows, go ahead and roll your is it medicine? Yeah, roll your medicine.
Alright.
All of us, or just him?
Him, because he's the one who's right there doing it.
Okay. Hey, don't forget to check his pockets for Gil.
Yeah. I'm going to put guidance on it too. 22.
22. Okay. There's a lack of blood.
No blood in it?
Yeah, when you pull the arrows out, there's no blood that comes out of the wounds.
I don't use poison arrows, so that definitely was not my doing. That third arrow must have done something.
I'm guessing the creature...
Also, the ogre's throat has been slit.
Oh, well, there. That'll do it.
But there's not a puddle of blood.
Wow.
Is it coagulant?
So someone must have killed and collected
No,
the
there's
blood.
a fresh body. Is it warm?
I will test it. Is the body warm? Take off a gauntlet, put my hand to it.
It's still kind of warm. Whatever happened here happened really quick.
Whoa.
Alright, well, he'll tell that to his companions. Do we also want to check out this cave while we're here, or just get the goat and go? What do you think?
I think if we leave this area and we take the goat back to safety, we know where this area is at, so we can bring back the rest of the squad to investigate it.
Yeah, if there's anything here, it may be gone by then.
Yeah, if anyone wants to give an insight check on the cave,
sure.
You can
Let's do it.
Get a gut feel for it.
I have
Search
a pretty good insight.
your knowledge. Emmett's got a pretty good insight too. I don't have to.
Sure.
Go ahead.
But mine's better.
Is that a
Mine's
crit?
natural.
Yeah.
Mine's
Is it
natural.
crit? Oh,
Yeah.
all natural.
I have a natural insight.
The
It sounds like a
cave.
beer.
The cave is an ogre den.
Oh,
There's nothing terribly special about the cave. This was the
Oh.
home of several of the ogres that were part of the attack.
I just wonder if they may have brought loot back or not from their attack.
well, not only that, but I mean, if our job is to protect the town, and this is a regular pathway for them to transport these goats, it would probably benefit the town to clear this out.
I figure we cleared most of that when they attacked.
Yeah,
So.
the cave is not a deep cave. It's big enough for maybe 3 to 5 ogres to kind of cram into and sleep.
Nice.
So you can see into it and all the way to the back. You don't
Can
really
we-
see much in the way of loot aside from some spare ogre clothing and ogre mess and a few trees that are fashioned into clubs. These ogres were not living it up.
Oh well. I give Emmett the 4 arrows I took out of the ogre.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. All right, then I guess there's nothing else here from the looks of it. Let's get the goat and go, I guess.
Yep, there are the footprints leading away.
Oh yeah. And I will point out the footprints to them. What do you? And I'll say, Emmett, Dewey Claw, what do you make of these? I
Let's
figure it's the
see.
person who killed it. Must have shot it, came up and slit his throat and drained his blood for some reason. I guess that's the best I can decipher.
Yeah, if you go ahead and roll a nature check on those footprints. Emmett, you can, like, anyone who wants to can do this because you're sitting there looking at them and
I'll let the
pointing
two
them out to each other.
nature types do the naturing.
Yeah, if you both want to roll, you can. If one of you wants to roll with advantage, you can do that as well.
I'll just throw it.
I'll give you a guidance. Which
Oh,
ain't gonna
God.
beat Emmett, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so Emmett, whatever left these footprints was barefoot, and the toes are kind of pointy.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea what that
Um,
could be. A tiefling?
You can point this out, and anyone who can do an Arcana check might know something about what left these footprints.
Yeah, Emmett explains to the other two exactly what you just said to them, that the shape of the footprints.
Dewey Claw notices that there are footprints.
Yes, they are bear footprints.
Brand,
Not bear as in raw, but bear as in, how do you do today?
Did you want to try Arcana? I know yours isn't that great, but still have a plus.
May as well.
Christine's pretty much. I'll give you guidance as well. Throw
Yeah.
a D4 on that, and you'll do better. Yay!
Okay.
Nice.
So, in your head, you start to put things together. You look at the ogre, its slit throat without a blood puddle or anything, the clawed feet that look almost human, and you realize there might be a vampire or something related to it
Oh,
in the area.
Helm has guided you to this conclusion. All right, I say let's. Well, we still have the password out of Trace Rock, and I say let's get the goat and get out of here. Sound good?
Yeah, I'm not dealing with a vampire right now.
All right.
Or something like it. Something that behaves in a similar manner.
Well, Dewey Glaw, you tend to be good with animals. Would you like to go get the goat?
Yes, I would. Do I need to...
You'll need an animal handling check to...
I'll give him guidance to help him out.
So...
if you get a critical, you can ride it back to camp.
So, guidance, 1d4.
And you can actually add that in when you click on
Yeah,
your
that's what I'm
skill.
doing.
I just now realized that, and that's pretty neat.
Jesus Christ.
Maybe Emmett could help you.
Okay,
yeah. Can I?
Oh,
okay, yeah, you didn't fail that hard. Okay. Yeah, so the goat is really nervous about something, and it doesn't like you approaching it, and you can tell that no matter all the shushing and here, goat, 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 and pss, 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 whatever noises you think would attract a goat or calm it down are not working. So,
I'm gonna have Bran put Vigilant Blessing on himself since I forgot about that last time. And he'll just stand watch while they work on the goat.
okay. Now, Dewey Claw, you can help Emmett with his roll, and he can roll with advantage.
What is it?
You just say, I'm going to help Emmett try to make an animal handling check.
Sure.
And then Emmett
Right.
will roll with advantage to try and make it.
That's
Woot.
better.
That's
Awesome.
better. That's a dirty
That's a-
20.
Hell yeah.
Emmett's a dirty boy.
Well, it's a dirty goat, too.
It is.
So you're able to approach the goat, and the goat recognizes you from the caravan. And eventually, after calming it down a little bit, you're able to place your hands upon it and guide it down the rock and back to the ground and start leading it back to camp.
Hell yeah.
And if you guys want to just head straight back to camp, you are welcome to do that. There won't be any more skill checks involved in that.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it'd be
let's
wise to get back.
get a rest
Who's
in or
Bran?
something.
Thanks.
Oh yeah. Night's still young.
Okay. Meanwhile, we went through all that, and I kind of ignored Brim sitting at camp with Miss
Hey,
Dean.
she wanted to stay behind when Miss Dean could have did just fine.
They kind of got elected. So, unfortunately, nothing of note has really happened while your companions have been gone. What are you guys doing at camp? Are you just standing guard?
Yeah, just standing guard, sharpening my blade as always. And, just watching the goats.
And Miss Dean's playing fetch with her pseudo dragon.
I figured she'd be pulling a book out of a bag and reading it.
That too. She can do both at the same time.
Okay. Well, while you're sitting at camp, you sharpening your sword and Mistine reading her book and petting her little dragon, you hear some noise at the edge of the woods, and you see your companions come back with a goat in tow. And then they join you at the fire. They'll send you back. Hang on a second. This one. Okay. Now everyone is back around the fire. Wait. Oh, there it is. Okay. So the goat has returned. Is there. Ruffled, but with his little goat-like resilience, he's not too shaken by the ordeal, and he's happy to be back with the other goats. He starts wandering around. You guys have anything else to do or say before we have a rest for the night? Or if you want to set up a guard? That whole little adventure took about an hour.
Well, Bran's gonna go and just set up his teeny hut for us all to be able to sleep in comfortably.
Oh, guard.
Okay, so Tristan's going to take a watch. The
I can take the second watch, right? Because I believe elves only need half as much rest to get long rest.
Yeah, and Pinchwit Wigglehoof is also going to take a watch. These are her goats, and she will not let them go unattended through the night.
Bran's gonna smoke his pipe.
And yeah, Miss Dean. Well, yeah, Miss Dean can take a watch too, because she did not have anything happen to her that would require a long rest. So between the four of you,
Well, she needs a short rest.
what for?
Sorry.
I said what for?
No, I said all she needs is short. Warlocks all they need is short rest. They don't need a long rest.
Yeah. Yeah, well, she'll definitely get that. But yeah, she didn't use any spell slots. She didn't take any damage other than what I accidentally gave her, which I fixed. So, yeah, so with the watch rotation in effect, you guys can go through the rest of the night and have a long rest. And you'll wake up in the morning where we will pick up in 2 weeks. Because next Friday is Delta Green Day.
Yay!
Awesome. Good session.
Oh.
Yay. You got done 30 minutes early.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you for tracking that ogre, because that's like not in the book, and I had to wing that entire thing. And yeah.
Well, that's good.
That's good. It's good practice for you, though.
That's the stuff when I was doing it. That's the shit I loved is when people did shit
Yeah.
like that and got me
Wing
thinking.
it.
It made it more interesting, at least for the music DM.
Yeah.
It's fun seeing what they do.
Honestly, the way that you did that, I thought that was actually part of the campaign, so good job.
Oh yeah, it got creepy there when it was dead. They told me, I'm like, oh shit, what are we walking into here? And then when we found out, okay, it's dead. Oh shit,
Okay.
it's probably going back to camp. So needless to say, I was a bit nervous during that whole.
Yeah, when he said that, I was like, oh,
Yeah,
we
well,
missed something.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't going to let you encounter the thing, but I'm glad I was able to kind of introduce it because reasons.
Nice foreshadowing.
Yeah, I definitely was able to turn that into foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing for no raisins.
No, there's reasons, but you know, they're
Raisins?
Raisins?
Raisins.
Yes, raisins.
I love raisins.
He
Oatmeal
is the
raisin
greatest.
Oatmeal raisin cookies.
I'm sorry, I'm hitting Futurama references.
You're good. I like him.
Okay, I do like the oatmeal raisin.
Ew.
If you like oatmeal raisin cookies, you like raisins. I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to admit that.
No.
You're in denial.
Yes.
Look at these goats just
If
moving
you
around
like-
freely now.
If you like Topaz bourbon, you like raisins.
Wow. Not a bourbon person.
Yep.
I
Usually
just don't
drink it
know.
when you're
I
already
just
drunk.
don't know you anymore.
The goats moving around, that took me a while to figure out how to do. It's
I
one,
like
of,
that.
one of the modules that I added that lets me give NPCs and stuff a path, but it also
Whoa.
lets me set them to wander randomly. So I was like, you know what? That's perfect for the goats, because they'll just wander around randomly unless the game's paused or I turn pathing
Aw.
off.
The two little snakes are in love. See, I don't know what I like more, the goats or watching them snakes. The two of them just started making love. I'm like, oh, it's so cute. Now they're going off together.
The goats do get stuck on the trees, though.
Yep, and they like to run to the campfire.
Yeah.
They just shoot that one away.
They're eating the tree bark. They'll be fine.
Yum, yum, yum. Goats are pretty neat.
Ooh.
So,
Oh, God.
Too much peach?
Oh, my feet.
Too
Hermit to
much
peach.
peach.
Jesus. No thanks.
I am going to give Mistina a long rest.
Yeah, it's always good to put it in when you can.
Yeah.
Do 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 do
Okay.
Do 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 do. Dubba dubba dum.
do 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 do.
I am going to jump out of this campaign, and I'm going to fire up the Delta Green, because Brand, you wanted to make another character,
Yeah.
Ooh.
or a different character.
'Cause I think Grim was supposed to be the original physician type character, but since she's not going to be joining us, I was going to redo mine as
Nope.
that.
Yep. I decided to take a week off, and I was looking for something. What was I looking for?
You going to end the Twitch stream or leave it up?
Yeah, I will end it. I don't need to.
Good night,
go through
everybody.
Character creation. Yes. Good night.
Hey.
Thank
Thanks
you for
for
tuning
watching.
in.
Thank you.